I don't know what I'm doing.
Hello everyone, my name is Major18 and welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Sky. Do not mind the darkened mood. I want to let my suppression soak in, I don't know. It is Wednesday, apparently. Actually, funny enough, it actually is Wednesday. It's time me recording it. Finally! Today's the day when Mom gets back. Oh! I don't even know how long it's been since she was last here. Oh, so it must be March then, if we're going by what I remember. Let's see. She came back around Christmas, which is when I started dating Natsuki. She left like mid-January, the day Natsuki started shoplifting. Considering it's the start of March, I say it's been about 2 months. That's longer than she usually gone. Maybe she's out on trips for like a month's top. Excluding the trip she went on before I joined the Literature Club, of course. A lot has happened since then, hasn't it? Well, yeah, I would say a lot of good, a lot of bad. The festival, Halloween, Christmas, my first smooch. That's a lot of stuff. Festival feels like ages ago, to be honest. Jeez, what a day that was. And then there was what's been happening more recently with Natsuki's revelation. It's been a few days, I must say, but it's strange. Although we've still been talking like normal, I feel like there's been a wedge since that night. Well, she hasn't said much, and a bit of makeup helped hide her bruises for school, but how do I act around her? Do I pretend like nothing happened? Or should I try fixing the problem? She said it was a one-off thing, but is that really the case? Yeah, the more I think about it, the more my head hurts. I want to trust Natsuki's judgment, I understand. But how do I know if she's been suffering and hiding it? What can I even do to help? Well, should I get some advice? Even though I know telling someone would go behind Natsuki's back, yeah. And even if I did, how would that help? Who would I talk to? Maybe an adult? With my swirling emotion beginning to spiral, I'm certainly brought out of the depths of my mind by this familiar voice. Ka? You okay? Actually, no, Sayuri, I'm really not. Huh? Oh, sorry, Sayuri. I was just thinking about stuff, heavy stuff. Oh, alright. You sure you're okay? You look like you have a lot on your mind. Well, hence me thinking about the stuff. Yes, I guess you could say that. You don't know the half of it. It's nothing, though. Just some stuff I gotta deal with, I can assure you. Do you want any help? I would love it. I don't think Natsuki would, though, if I'm being honest. As much as I appreciate the offer, and I really do, this is something I gotta work on my own. I'm, sorry. No, it's alright. I understand. I just don't like seeing you so down. Hey, I get it. What are you talking about? Well, I don't know. You seem down today. Probably all the depression. I'm just a bit tired. I guess that's all. Yeah. I haven't got much sleep since last week, as well as considering the fact that we're not working, so really sorry. If I had a genuine problem, I'd come to you. Oh, what you call? I don't believe that! We have a very serious problem. You mean it? I mean it. I really hate lying to Sayuri, but I can't afford her getting mixed up on all this. It isn't her burden to bear. Alright, her face! I don't think she believes me. Oh, by the way, when's your mom coming home? Funny enough, today, actually. What are the odds? Really? That's awesome. Ka, can I say hi to her? She's the best. Well, I don't know, sorry. I don't know if you deserve that. Alright. Okay, she has a very busy schedule up, you know, honey. Sure thing. Once the club's over, we can walk home together. Just like the old times, eh? That sounds like fun. Aw. When does the club end anyway? I don't know. I quickly glance at the clock. About 5 minutes. Oh, well, there you go. Can we just leave now then? Monica wouldn't care. You sure? When I launched the game earlier, said Monica was always watching, so I don't know. But alright, if you say so. Sorry to pack our stuff and head for the door. Bye, Monica! We're going home early, okay? Don't hurt us. Never mind. Have fun, you two. Everyone else can head home too. It's about that time anyway. Wait! Ka! Are we, still on for the night? Yep. See ya at 5. Go! See ya! It looks like Natsuki wants to say something, but she shakes her head and just waves us goodbye. What was that about Natsuki? I don't know, honey. I actually really don't know. Believe it or not, I am also out of the loop. Oh! Nothing. My mom wanted to meet her. Oh! Okay, that... Use your brain, Charles. Should have made more sense. The mother, the daughter, the girlfriend. I don't know why it didn't come to my mind. My mom wanted to meet her, so we're having dinner tonight. Oh, really? Yeah. It's gonna be a little awkward, I must say. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. Calm, sure. And look at the dome sky. It fits the mood perfectly. Your mom is so sweet. You have nothing to worry about. Yeah. You see. Mom has a tendency to, embarrass me, I guess you could say. Remember our elementary graduation? Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. I guess you have a point. Then again, I guess that's mothers and the source, right? Listen, they like to embarrass their child. It is what it is. No harm, no foul, right? See what I mean? Anyway, we're here. Yeah, I hope so. Dun, dun. Mom! You here? You home? Have you arrived yet? In the kitchen, sweetie. Mom! Hey, Ka. I'll walk up there and give her a big old hug. And Sayori, I haven't seen you in ages, sweethearts. Hey, I know. It's been so long. How have you been? Oh, I've been alright. You know how work is. How about you? Oh, I'm okay. School's been going well too. That's good to hear. You were always so smart. Honey, I will have you know, I took AP classes, okay? I'm pretty smart! Don't you fucking question my intelligence, okay? Mom points at Sayori and I. Hi! I'll take offense to that, you know. You haven't changed a bit, Sayori. I'm glad to see you two are still friends, especially after all the time. The doom and the depression. Yeah, we're all good. Right, Sayori. Yep. That's good to hear. So, what brings you here, Sayori? Oh, I just wanted to stop by and say hey. Say hi. Stop, Knuckles, you know. I gotta do homework. But it was nice to see you again. It was nice to see you too, honey. Take care. I'll try. With Sayori headed out the door, Mom and I left alone. She's a sweetheart. Yeah, she really is. I'm honestly kind of surprised you two aren't dating. Oh, you mentioned that. What? Why? Trust and wait on it. Well, you two seem perfect to each other. I mean, I've always loved Sayori. I do! To some degree. Don't get me wrong. But she's always been a friend to me. And I'm alright just leaving it at that. For now. Besides, I have a girlfriend anyway, mother. Who I get to meet tonight. Yep. Don't embarrass me. Please. No promises. I grumble something under my breath. Ring-a-ding-ding. Is that her? Oh crap. You're all ready. Don't worry, Ka. I'll set the table. You go let her in, okay? Alright. If you say so. I walk to the door. I open up. I turn the music down. Embrace the silence. Hey! Hey there! Hi. I step out of the doorway so Natsuki can come in. Is there anything I need to know before I meet your mom? No. She's a bit of a- Listen, she's a bit of a mean, okay? Don't listen to any of the source I'm telling you, okay? She wants to know your- Don't! It's not any- Listen, Jim. She wants to tell a story. Don't do it, okay? Don't. It's nothing. It's really nothing. Nah. Pretty normal. More normal than I guess. She will try her best to embarrass me, though, okay? Oh, really? Oh, this will be fun. Oh, why hello there. You must be Natsuki. Mom outstretches outstretches her hand. Or I thought I was gonna see harm. So you can give her a hug or something. Oh, hi, Oki-san. Nice to meet you. Natsuki takes out her hand, shakes it. That's the first time I mean, I guess, yeah, we went referred to our mother as her name. Hello there, Oki-san, mom. I guess it would make sense we wouldn't say that. It's just weird. I haven't heard her name, I guess, the entire time. So it feels a little weird to me. I've heard so much about you from Kakaka. Really? Oh, because you turns to look at me. What? Listen, I gotta brag about you, okay? Like, what is that? Listen, it's not boring when I talked about you, okay? Well, I've heard great things about your cooking skills. Ka says you are what got him into cooking. Yeah, I'm good in the kitchen. I love cooking ever since I was young. Really? That's pretty interesting. Mom points at me. Yeah, what'd you do? Put that thing away, honey. I only got into cooking after this one was born. His father couldn't cook for the life of him. Natsuki giggled. My dad's the same way. My mom does all the cooking. Well, did. Sorry. Here, let's sit down and chat. Ka, would you be a dear and finish up dinner? And give me a glass of water. No problem. Want anything to drink, Natsuki? Water's good. Gotcha. Dun, 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 dun. While Mom and Natsuki move to the living room and carry on with their conversation, I finish up with dinner and grab Mom's glass of water. Ooh, this looks good. Shrimp tempura with carrots and sweet peas. Yep, seasoned with soy sauce and ginger. Do you have tatsu sauce? Who doesn't? Crazy people. They have to. Yes, there's your sauce, honey. From yours truly. Thanks. After a healthy slathering of tatsu sauce, we all begin eating. There's a small period of awkward silence, before Mom finally strikes up a conversation. So, how long you two been together exactly? I look at Natsuki and she looks back at me equally confused. Listen, that's not a good sign. I'm just saying, listen, in most scenarios, the guy should, I mean, then again, the woman should also know. I'm not saying she shouldn't, but I feel like the guy is kind of required to know, otherwise you will get backslapped. So listen, Ka, my boy, listen! You should know. Around 2.5 months. Maybe. That's how long we've been officially dating. Yeah, we've been hanging out consistently since the festival. I nod in agreement. Well, it sounds like a match made in heaven. Especially considering how you both like manga. You told her that. Listen, honey, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Manga, I like manga. Yeah, that's kind of how we met, so it came up in conversation. Natsuki jokingly pouts, causing Mom and I to laugh. You two are funny. You guys met in the Lich Club, correct? Yep. Bubbles. Sorry I invited him. I think. Actually, I think I asked her if I joined. If I'm correct, I actually think she dragged me there. But still, no, listen, we gotta look good, okay? I don't remember. It was a while ago. Regardless, we sort of just got along with each other. Yep. You were the only one who was good at poetry. Well, I would say everyone was good at poetry, okay, honey? Mom giggles. What? Sorry, I just still can't imagine Ka as a poet. Alright, Natsuki and Mom laugh at me. You'd actually be surprised. Ka's poetry isn't half bad. I mean, then again, he has copied me, so. Really? Well, yeah, compared to everyone else in the club. Speaking of which, how many people are in the club exactly? I know about you and Sayuri, and someone named Monica. Monica, little mansion. Oh, right. Monica, she's the president of the club. She's alright. We argue sometimes. Listen, okay, her just intimidates me, I'm gonna be honest. But when she stopped forcing her to do stuff, we get along quite well. And then there's Yuri. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Sounds like there's some drama. Most definitely. Natsuki and Yuri kinda don't get along. Ooh, she's just so pretentious about her poetry. I put my hands up. Alright. I'm not getting back into this. Let's leave the drama outside let's leave it somewhere. Okay, let's not leave it here. Mom laughed as she shakes her head. High schoolers, just wait till you get into the real world. You would not believe the stuff I have to deal with when I'm on business trips. Yeah, as well as the fact that you have to deal with a lot of people you probably don't want to. So, still, really? Like what? Oh, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for having me over. I had a lot of fun. Of course, Natsuki. It was nice to meet you. You too. I'll see you later, Ka. Natsuki waves one last goodbye and heads off into the distance. She's gone forever. She gets hit. Chakun! She's beneath the sky. She's a real sweetheart, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Which she's not strangling Yuri. Have you said you loved her yet? What? No, of course not, mother. That'd be too embarrassing. Well, do you? I nod my head. I just don't think now's a good time, I guess. Why not? Alright, you promise not to tell Natsuki. I told you this, but, essentially Natsuki has home problems, I guess you could, say. Like, sometimes her dad can't afford to feed her, kind of problems. Oh, dear. Did she tell you this? Well, yeah, mother, I stalked her. I went inside her home. How the fuck do you think I got this information, Mom? I've been trying my best to help her any ways I can. Buying her dinner and lunch, you know, stuff like that. Aw, that's sweet, Ka. But this seems pretty serious, yeah. Do you think we should maybe call someone? What? No. It's not that bad. She's just in a tough spot, that's all. I see. Mom raises an eyebrow before finally taking a breath. Regardless, I'm glad to see that you're being a good person. Makes me feel like I did an alright job as a parent. You're a great parent, Mom. Don't worry. Mom chuckles and runs her hands through my hair. She sighs. I just wish I could be home more. I feel bad that you're going through high school alone. Yeah, but listen, it's fine. You know, being a single parent is not an Ingle thing. It's not an easy thing, but still nonetheless. Don't feel bad, though. I can handle myself just fine. I know. You're almost an adult. But I can't help but feeling like I'm missing out on part of your childhood. Well, adulthood. Almost. This is just the hand we've been dealt, right? Besides, I'm going to college soon. It's a good practice, eh? You do have a good point, my little rascal. Here you go. Mom reaches in her pocket and pulls out her wallet. Take this. It's for when I leave again. I have to leave again, sorry. She hands me a large amount of bills. I quickly count them all. 25,000 yen? Awesome. Hey! Don't get any ideas, mister. That's for groceries. Okay, spend it wisely. Naughty little rascal. Alright, good. My, I'm tired. Your girlfriend can, talk quite a lot, can't she? Well, she does got a big mouth. Yeah, but, only if she likes you, which I'm pretty sure she does. I hope. That's good to hear. I'm gonna turn in for the night, sweetheart, okay? Have a good night. Thanks. You too. She starts for the second floor, but stops when she reaches the staircase. Oh, one more thing. Yeah? Save a little of that for Natsuki, okay? She flies me a sly smile before walking up the stairs. Leave me alone with my thoughts. Save a little of the money for Natsuki. Hey, that's not a bad idea, actually. I'm sure Dad will also appreciate an extra 25,000 yen. Yeah, I think when she said save a little, she didn't mean the entire check, Ka. Wait a second. What about me? How am I gonna pay for food if I don't have money? Well, I do already have a job, but if I start working more hours and start saving, I could live off my salary. But working more hours would mean I would have to quit the literature club. I would also have to work weekends too, which mean I could say goodbye to my free time, as well as hanging out with Natsuki and Sayuri, or anyone for that matter. Jeez, that's a tough decision. Either I keep spending time with my friends and continue helping Natsuki like I have been, or I basically throw away my entire social life for Natsuki. I mean, I know I love her, but is this worth it? Either way, it's probably not a decision to make lightly. I'll sleep on it, I suppose. Yeah, that was never gonna work. Sitting up, I'm glancing around the dark room. It's no mystery to me as to why I can't sleep. I can't get the image of Natsuki out of my head. She asked me to ignore it, but can I really just do that? Even if it was a one-time thing, can I honestly stand by when she's in pain? Yeah. I sit and think to myself for a while, pondering the options that lie before me. I don't want to hurt Natsuki, but can I really allow her to get hurt? What third option is there? How can anyone simply walk away from this? Well, I know it's a difficult. Okay, hold up. Can we stop with this fucking music, bro? I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I hate that song with a burning passion. It reminds me of church. No hate to Christianity and that shit. I don't have a lot of memories of church, so it really bugs me. But still, nonetheless, I understand the decision, and honestly, it does suck, right? I understand. I've known a lot of people as well. God, man, I'm so proud. I'm sorry if it's hard to rather see me the light. I fully get it, the thought process, right? How can anyone turn a blind eye? And I question that too. There's been people I've known in high school who had a rather rough time, I guess, growing up, and hearing that, you know, people just turn a blind eye, like, it does suck, but it's just that sort of thought process. Again, like, you know, you can only deal with so much burdens, you know, ignoring your own sort of burden, right? People are just selfish. It is what it is. I do apologize. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but it's like, I know it can be rough, and obviously depending on how much you care about the person, depends on how much you're willing to, you know, give up your own self, I guess you could say, for it. But I understand. It can be quite annoying. Indeed. I instantly reach my hand to my throat before realizing how dehydrated I am. Shaking my head. Sorry, I slowly get up. Reaching for my phone on the nightstand, I turn it on. The time reads 1:17. Well, it's not like I could get help with this either. She'd kill me if I told anyone. Or would she? If I'm discreet about it, asking for advice without letting on what's actually going on, I could ask Sakura for help again, but I don't really think it can wait until morning anyways. Sitting back down, I open my contacts and send a simple message. Hey! Are you free before school tomorrow? Not expecting a response, I put my phone back down and grab a glass of water from the kitchen. Trudging back up the stairs feels like a nightmare, with each step I take feeling heavier than the last. My eyes are struggling to stay open. Maybe I'll get some sleep this time. Yeah, hopefully you get some sleep. Hopefully. As I crawl back into bed, I notice the blinking on my phone and reach over it. Reply already. Sure. Would you like to meet? Oh, Monica. I mean, yeah, Monica would not be a bad person to talk to. Monica seems pretty reasonable. I don't want to put any of the drama on her plate, though. Then again, she is president of the club. You know, it's her member, but still, nonetheless, I don't want to give her more stress than she has. But still, yeah, it might not be a bad idea to talk to the old Monica. Still rubbing the sleepiness from my eyes, I quickly make my way out of the door. I'm already running a little late, but it's too early for me to care all of that much. I've thrown on my uniform and left without breakfast, so I need to work something out on the way to school. However, it's not as if I didn't have a good reason. For a moment, though, I pause to look at Sayuri's house. I smile, thinking how she's still in bed right now, hopefully sleeping like a little baby. Sorry, Sayuri, the double S. I guess I'll have to see you at school today. With my apologies spoken to nothing but the chilly morning air, I bring my thoughts back to the road. There's no time to left to waste, so I break out into a jog, and all likelihood, she's already waiting for me. Ah, we're gonna meet her here. I don't know why. The first thought process I had, we meet her on like the school roof for some reason. Then like, I guess the school isn't open yet. It would make no sense. Monica, to the roof! How are we gonna get up there? I don't know, get a trampoline or something. I pull the door open and step into the air-conditioned, comfortable temperature of the caf. Taking a deep breath, I start to scan the room. As I stand by the door, I take a bit of time to wrap the small amount of sweat from my brow and fix my uniform. Calming my racing heart. It isn't often I have to run like that, especially not in uniform. Thinking back by the sheer number of people in the little venue, I find myself a little anxious. Did she finally see? She even bothered to say after seeing it was so full. After unsuccessfully scanning the room, I take out my phone to see a message I missed. I'm down by the back, near one of the booths. I stayed up to see for you, what do you know? I have nothing to worry about after all. I walked carefully to the back of the cab, trying not to bump into anyone to the best of my ability. It isn't exactly easy to wade through the crowd. It makes me seriously wonder why there's so many people here. Yeah, I'd probably imagine as well on a Monday. There's probably a bit of a rush, I guess. They can't all be salarymen here for a morning cup of coffee, right? A morning cup of joe! I'm surprised they're not more worried about being late to work. Eventually, though, I find myself facing the only person I could probably see myself talking to about this. I almost thought you weren't coming with how long you took. Sorry about that. I was running a little late, I guess you could say. Considerate guy you are, eh? Hey, listen, I'm sorry! You know, call me out and then being late to our meeting. Sorry. Listen, seriously, I'm sorry. That's why I hate making mistakes in front of Monica. She's always so sarcastic. I can never tell if she's actually angry or just joking. Sorry, you're totally right to be mad. It's just that I've been kind of frazzled and on the edge lately. Aren't we all? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, nothing. So, what did you want to talk about? Monica, this is a side tangent. It wasn't meant to be for something else, but are you good? I'm just... look, don't worry about it, okay? We're here to talk about your problems, right? Well, we can talk about yours as well. You know, it doesn't have to be just a one-way street. As much as I need to get things off my chest, I feel like I should cheer on Monica as well. After all, she's my friend too. Not to mention, she might be less inclined to wave off my situation if I'm nice about it. Alright, so I'm not good to brush off everything that's on your mind. Plus, I'm your friend, aren't I? So, feel free to talk about your problems too, you know what I mean? If I want to talk about something, I'll talk about it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hide anything. You don't need to presume that I'm simply being shy about it. Frankly, I appreciate if you dial back on the hero complex. I blink, taken back by her response. Sorry if I came off that way. It suddenly occurs to me just how wound up I am. I haven't even taken a seat yet. My mind churns as I slide into a chair. Can't mix things up now. No, that was a bitch harsh. Sorry, I'm just tired. Aren't we all? Although I know that's not an excuse for snapping. You know, it's fine. You're stressed as well. Well, I don't blame you. You've always been busy with extracurriculars and stuff. It's alright. I mean, I kinda chose to join all those things. Anyway, never mind all that. Let's cut to the chase before we're late for school. What's up? I paused, knowing I would have to be careful with my next... What should I say? Is there an option? Is there a choice? Is this the end of it all? The last thing I want to do is hurt her by revealing I'm thinking about leaving the club. Especially someone who has been so supportive and friendly towards me. Oh, for all this time. I'm considering leaving the club. Quickly to follow up, I add. But not because I don't like it. I love it. It's given me the chance to reconnect with Sayori and get closer to you. And to meet Yuri and, well, Natsuki. Of course. Monica pauses for a moment. It's hard to read her expression, although I notice that she's absent-mindedly picking at a fingernail. She closes her eyes and takes a breath before responding to my revelation. Is it, me or Natsuki? No. Was it not festival? No, it was none of that, honey. A grimace crosses Monica's feature, finally breaking her proper poker face. Does she think that it's her fault I'm leaving? No, nothing like that. I actually asked you to come here because I needed your advice. Monica's expression seemed to change again. This time, a smirk flashes across her face for a moment, but as fast as it appears, it's gone. Well, you are a member of my club, so it's only natural that I help you out. You've been a little distant lately, so I've been concerned myself. I can't help but smile in response to her half-sarcastic comment. That's the Monica I know. Monica. I know we don't have much time before school, so I'll just start from the beginning. Natsuki's having some financial trouble, and I got the money to help her and her family out. The only problem is, if I do so, it'll force me to quit the club to get a part-time job to support myself. I don't want to quit the club. I don't want to quit the club, okay? Because that would separate me from all of you, but I can't stand by and do nothing. What would you do? Monica listens to my explanation and seems to ponder it for a moment. I start to wonder whether I should have given more detail to help the explanation or less detail to protect Natsuki. But if I can trust Monica, right? She's always supported all of us, so she never did anything to hurt our friends. She's too good-hearted. It's the reason we respected her so much as club later. Looking back at Monica, I notice she's still deep in thought. She's using her hands like a set of scales and biting her lip. Am I the only person you can ask about this? Maybe? Why? Keep it that way. We don't want to go on around that Natsuki is having issues in her own life. I know what it's like, and it's bad enough for other classmates knowing. Yeah, high school, kids, you know, they really... people like to bully people. I understand. I fully get it. Wait, she knows what that's like? Is she having trouble too? As I open my mouth, Monica continues. This isn't a decision you should take lightly. You'll lose the club, and the emotional support from its members. There is enough time in our breaks to really make that up, so don't expect to remain as close to the club. I wince at the statement. Losing the friends I made would be hard, even if it's only a temporary measure. On the other hand, there's no telling what will happen to Natsuki if you don't help her. I don't know the details, but if it's bad enough that you're coming to me, then I can make an educated guess. I nod slowly and look down at the table. I think your top priority, though, is to help Natsuki, though. I know it must be really hard to leave the club, but if it makes you feel any better, it'll probably still be around next year as well, I would hope. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we don't have much time left, so we'll have to get going. But, thank you for listening to me, really, at least. It, helped put things in a perspective a little bit. I'm glad I could help. By all means, if you need any more advice or help, feel free to talk to me about this. Don't hesitate to reach out again, okay? No matter what you decide. Anyways, I got to attend to something quickly before school, so I'll catch you later, Ka. Yeah. See you in club, Monica. Monica gets up, leaving me to my thoughts. It's high time I decide. Do I want to give Natsuki my saving at the expense of spending less time with her, working more, and leaving the friends I made? Or do I keep the money and try to help another way? I'm surprised we're making a decision now. I thought we made it when we got to the club, but I guess now it's time to choose. So okay, listen, can we, I'm taking these out, bro. I can't listen to this fucking music. I'm so sorry. I love the soundtrack, but this church-like music, it's genuinely tricking me. I'm so sorry. I don't like it. So I know I've said this a few times, and I do apologize. I'm a broken record. I know I am. I've mentioned it before. I've obviously played the mod. I've played a lot of options. However, despite me playing this mod before and going down what is essentially the same route, which I do apologize for, it's just a bit of a bad habit. I don't know all the stuff in this mod. I generally don't. I've not gone down Yuri's route, Sayuri's route, Monica, if there is a route, and nor have I really explored that many options in Natsuki. I've only really explored a few optional ones, right? So I don't really know what happens if we don't name the money. Hell, I don't even know if this was an option we could have prevented, because part of me as well, and this is just me being curious, I thought about this a little bit off camera, but you know, part of me is also curious that this is a scenario we could have completely avoided to begin with, right? Because think about it, if you go back earlier when we had money, and this might have been just like a little side throwaway thing that was mentioned in the game, but you know, when we were able to give Sayori a meal in Natsuki, part of me always kind of wondered, like, what happens if you don't? Maybe you would be able to pay the 5,000 and just not even be in the scenario to begin with. So there's a lot I don't know of this mod. I'd not really explored all the options. However, as much as I am curious, I am going to stick to my original route in the sense that I'm going to keep the money. As much as it would be nice, and it would be good for Natsuki to give her that much money, it would. I have a lot of fear in my heart. I really do. I feel like Natsuki, the first thing she's gonna do is give it to her dad. And as much as I would like to believe the dad is very kind-hearted, I'm just concerned what he would do with the money. I really am. I feel like, you know, this alcohol-addicted father might spend it on more stuff, or might get mad at the daughter trying to help. I have so many fears. Also, I feel like it's not the right decision. As much as I love Natsuki and I want to help her, she shouldn't be that dependent on us. It's not right. It doesn't feel right to me, as well as throwing away all of those social connections, those supporting beings, even if it's temporary, it does hurt. Because I've thought about this before, right? I've thought about this before as well, because there have been times where I've taken a break from my group of friends once, and I thought about just leaving permanently, and the thought alone just petrified me. It crushed me. It generally made me bring myself to tears, because the idea of leaving people you love, and even if it's only temporary, the thought is very scary. It can hurt, especially if you're not really an emotionally strong person, if you're kind of weak on the inside. It's not great. So I think all around, I think both for me, both for Natsuki, I think the right decision is to keep the money. I don't think it's right. So I'm sorry. I really am, but I don't know. Now that I really think about it, it might not be such a good idea to give her all my money. I mean, for one thing, I don't want to treat her like a charity case. That's right. Plus, you know, she wants to be independent on her own, right? This would only make her feel more like a burden. Plus, it's just not my responsibility to support her financially. I mean, I'm only a high schooler after all. I do love her, but I'm not even really an adult yet myself. There are probably better ways to handle all of this. Like, it'd help if I encourage her to see a therapist or contact the authorities, right? Just giving her my grocery money, I don't think it's gonna affect anything in the long run. Exactly, it's only a short-term solution, right? It's not gonna do much in the long term. Honestly, she'd probably get really mad at me if I try to do that anyways. Not to mention, I've had to spend all my time working to earn more money. That means basically throwing away my social life by leaving the club. Sayori, Monica, Yuri. The girls in the club are all good friends. They took me in when I needed the most. I can't just let that slide. Yuri has been my friend for over 10 years, which just goes to show how long these friendships can last for. We've been good friends for years now, and we've had less problems than Natsuki, and I've had 2 months into our relationship. So yeah, I don't think giving Natsuki money is the right choice. I'll just try to help Natsuki in my current case. Besides, she said that her dad's hitting her was just a one-time thing, right? It won't happen again. I hope that's true. I do too. She knows him far better than I do. And besides, even if he does hit her again, I'm definitely calling the police, even if she breaks up with me. Exactly. I'd rather be single than let her suffer like that, yeah. It's the side thing. I'm staying in the club and I'm keeping the money. Yeah, it's probably for the best scenario. Then again, did I donate the money? I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know what I did in the original club. What are the things I did? I don't know. I did something. That's all I know. I made one of these choices before. Another day in a legit club. If anything, a sense of normality after all the drama that's been going on. Hey, Ka, how we doing today? Well, not bad. Always nice to be here. Yeah, that's what we want to hear. I was Natsuki. Natsuki? She's dead. Sorry. She's alright. It was a bit of a rough patch, but we worked it out relatively well. Glad to hear it. Anyways, did you bring a book for book talks today? I only first today was the book talk day. Luckily, I've been reading a really good series lately, so I have a good volume on me. I can just share that. Yep, I brought one. Great. Let's get started then. Monica turns to face the rest of the club room. Okay, everyone, it's time for book talks. Dun, 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 dun. I see Yuri and Natsuki eyes light up. Yay! I love book talks. I have to agree. These book talks are actually quite interesting. This was a good idea, Monica. I'm glad everyone likes them. Anyways, we're gonna try something different today. Rather than doing book talks in one group, I was thinking we could split off into smaller groups. That way people don't have to wait their turns so much. Oh, that could work. I guess so. We're not an even group though. There's only 5 of us. Then we'll split off into a group of 2 and a group of 3. I'll decide the group. It's me and Ka. Fuck you all! Top of me, my man. Yuri, Ka, and Sayuri. You guys will be back by the closet. Okay. That works. You're with me, Natsuki. Okay, we'll switch in 20 minutes, everyone. See you guys then. Dun, dun. God, man, I love this so much. Like, that's the thing, too, man. The idea about being in this group, just my little heart would break. With that, we all break up into our group. Hey, guys, how everyone's doing? How everyone doing? I'm doing well, thank you. How about you, Ka? I'm good. Great. So, who wants to go first? You and I exchange glances. It's clear she wants to go yet, so I decided to volunteer instead. Well, since someone doesn't want to go, I'll do it. I'll step up to the plate. Yay! Sorry, finally sit down, leaving me the center of the attention. So, I recently picked up this series called The Ranger of the Olympic Mons. It's all about a gang of outlaws on Mars in the distant future. It's vowed out an action sci-fi, but there's some legit political commentary in here. There's a lot of overlying themes about environmentalism and the likes. Ooh! Sounds interesting. It is. I love how the characters interact with each other especially. The dialogue is really playful, but the action scenes are top notch. Action? So there's a lot of violence? Well, yeah, I mean, it's, you know, space cowboys, gun, pew pew. How that goes. Although I'm not one to read action novels, the political commentary you mentioned did intrigue me. I just love books that have multiple meanings behind the obvious themes. Yeah, there's a lot about in the series. I might just borrow it from you in that case. Yeah, sounds really good actually. Who's your favorite character? Definitely Just. He's the main man, the main G, the top class. Oh, the main character is a female? Yep, she's the leader of the Outlaws. Yeah, Just she. That's what I meant. Interesting. You assume a series based around the Wild West would have a mostly male cast. That's what I thought at first. But no, most of the main cast is girls. It's bizarre. It actually works out really well. I see. Quite the subversion of expectations. Definitely. Anyways, can I go now? Oh, sure, fine. Go ahead, my little honey. Awesome. I found this one book in the library called The Requiem for a Teenage Prodigy. Ooh, it's about this high school boy called Kusa, who's really good at piano. But then he dies in a car crash. Luckily, though, there's a media man at school that he can talk to. So the whole book is about Kusa trying to write his own music through the media. Sounds interesting. Sorry, I'm dying. Is it a horror novel? No, it's a comedy. The medium Takeda is really dumb, so there's a lot of scenes where Kusa and Doki are just arguing about silly little stuff. It's actually really fun. Oh, I see. Yuri's dejected face. She was so sad. I see you're not a fan of comedy, Yuri. I'm sorry, I just assumed it was a horror novel because it had the ghosts and mediums and other supernatural things. At least I assume it does. I'm not entirely sure what else is in the book. I'm not finished with it yet. So far though, it's become one of my favorites. Yeah, it does sound pretty cool actually. I like the concept. Agree. Most plots for comedy novels don't typically have the main character, well, die. Yes, exactly. Yeah, the scene where he dies is actually really sad. He's slowly bleeding out blood. He screams! A lot of sad moments in this book, especially when Kusu talks about his family. It's really bittersweet now that I think about it. Interesting. Doesn't sound that bad. I might just check it out. What's it called again? The Requiem for a Teenage Prodigy. I pull out a piece of paper and write down the title. Okay, everyone, that's no 20 minutes, but Yuri! She didn't get to share her book. Wait, what? But Yuri didn't even get to go yet. Really? Maybe we should maybe we should extend the time we spend in groups. Here, Yuri, let me make it up to you. You're Sayuri and I, and you can go first. That'd be nice. Good to hear. Now, Suki, you and God together, okay? Don't have too much fun. You little naughty goats. Monika giggles and walks off. Yuri, Monika, and Sayuri sit down at the desk at the front of the room. Now, Suki, meanwhile, walks over to me at the desk near the closet. Hey, how's your day been so far? Alright, I guess. You? It's been alright. So, what book do you have? I found this really good series about a high schooler who's secretly a psychic. Really? Do you have it with you? Yeah, one sec. Nasuki rummages through her bag and then pulls out a familiar looking manga. Oh yeah! I've read this one before. It's really good. You get to the end yet? No. What happens? I'm not gonna tell you! I won't spoil anything, okay? But I guarantee, you're not gonna enjoy it. What? Why? Someone dies on You'll see. No, of course someone dies. It's a comedy actor. It just ends it's just a big cliffhanger. Or rather, ends on a big cliffhanger. It's been over for a couple months now. Still mad about it ending, but what can you do? Hey! Paid attention. Huh? What? Nasuki scoffed. I said, do you have any of the other volumes I can borrow? I don't want to waste my money on manga. Yeah, you can come over and read the other volumes sometimes. Why don't you ever go to the library, by the way? There's plenty of manga there, too. Are you joking? I can't check out manga where everyone can see me reading? Oh. I mean, I guess. Well, that works out anyway. Now I get to spend more time with my cute little girlfriend. Hey! Don't just say that kind of thing in public. Just imagine us reading together. Alone. No parents in sight. You die! If you don't want me to tease you, then stop acting so cute. I want to say I love you, Tur, so bad. But I can't do it here. Not in front of everyone. Well, in front, aren't they in the front of the class? I mean, you're pretty far, right? You can just whisper, Natsuki, I love you. Could you not? Especially not in front of Sayuri. Not after all that happened. I'll just have to do it later. Alright. Everything is finally set. For the ending of this video, you mean call? I'm glad we're on the same page. Holy shit. Well, guys. I love this song so much. I do apologize. We are gonna wrap up the video here. I gotta say, now that I think about it, I actually don't think I did keep the money in my original route. If I'm being honest. This song's really sad. I do apologize, but God, man, I really love it. It's beautiful. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I actually did keep the money in my route. Because if I remember in my original, God, I do apologize. It's been like a few years. I did it back in like 2020, I think. So it's been at least almost 3 years since I originally played this mod by myself. But I think if I recall, yeah, because I remember not being in the club. I remember just coming home from work and the main character being super depressed. And I don't actually remember anything for the book talk. So I think, yeah, I think in my original route I did donate the money, which is interesting. Yeah, because I have like the scene of me giving it to her. She didn't like reject it that often. It's weird. I guess it shows to go how quickly your mind changes over time, right? Because back then I thought it was a good idea, and now I'm like, no, I don't think it's a good idea. Then again, I know the ending of that original run, so maybe that persuades it. I don't know. I guess we'll see the real difference when we get further down this run. But still, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let me know down below if I was wrong. Would you donate the money? Listen, you fucking simps. Okay, I'm joking. I'm a bit of Simpson. Let me know down below what you would have done, okay? Let me know down below what you think of the episode. It's been a while since I've actually asked that. And, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. It does mean a lot to my tiny little heart. And without further ado, my name is, of course, always Imaginary Teen, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, and stay safe, guys. Okay, bye. Bye.